the traffic noise in this town this summer has just silenced by, like, I would say half or more. Just, I think the gas prices, and I think that there is a lot of stress, that people are just doing a lot more self-care and winding down. But do we hear much talk about it? Do we notice that there is there open communication about it? There is so much happening, so much has happened. It's totally overwhelming. I try to stay on top of things so that I don't get particularly, like, sick from stressed out. Of course. But lately, trying to catch up on things. Well, what's happening? What's really going on? It's interesting to interact with people and begin to see yourself through them. It's very important to gain access to the higher value, which would be kind of a mutual experience to me. To me, it's a mutual thing when people end up being in each other's lives. Man, talk about not being able to communicate because things have just gone numb. It's hard to tell what is happening, but overall, there's an oppressor, there's oppression, and they've accessed people and their well-beings through their minds, through having accessed the mind to begin to create illusion enough that would become, causing suffering. And anyway, otherwise, things move kind of naturally, according to the laws of the truth of what is going on there. The truth of truth. And human relationships and relating is more complex than just what has been presented as this is the way you're supposed to live. You really need communication overall when it comes to the human relationship. And what I see with men and women, is in the same household, there is, okay, I understand that men and women come from different worlds altogether. They have, if you were to see the kind of environment that they require, that they would create for themselves, it's completely different, right? Not bad or good, it's just that's the fact. And so there would be a communication that derives from there. Usually somebody's saying something from one atmospheric pressure or whatever, according to how they like their environment, and another is saying something else. But setting that aside, what I see is no acknowledgement of any of the such type of contrasts or possibility at all. It's just more like, oh, we have our communication over here, which excuse us, and yeah, we have our communication over here, and then the complaint could be like, for me, I'm kind of neutral. I'm listening to these fucking characters, and I'm like, well, are you kidding me? You people aren't even talking, and usually it's like the woman is just. I always I pick on the woman. I pick on them about, well, excuse me, why are you putting up with a situation that makes you feel so suppressed, not having fun? I mean, you're really trying with all of the activities, right? Cooking is one way to feel good, hopefully. Does he like your cooking? Can you cook? Do you guys even eat together? Do you just go out and have some mess hall take care of your fucking institutionalized life? Inquiring minds want to know. I love you all, um, but I say but, there is no but, babes. It's just you guys are afraid of love. And that's what you're doing when you get in a relationship and you're creating an image together, and some of you say, some narcissists, they just try and tell you that, oh, I just love so and so, while they're messing around on them. They're known to kind of be cheaters, but I'm just saying, look, you know what? I'm not going to say that that's a terrible narcissistic quality. No, this is what happens with within human relating associations, population. And guess who it is that ends up cheating more likely is the woman. Especially if it's the situation where the man is going to take care of everything and he's hardworking and he comes home at night and he goes to bed and he gets up in the morning and he goes and he works and he comes home and he's doing this, and he's probably honestly doing a straight line, and he's taking care of the kids, and what is she doing? She's fucking bored as hell. And it's not understood that that's a whole different realm of to be sensual and erotic and sexual and everything. After a while, it's like, well, that guy, he's too busy. Sometimes he says, I'm too tired. And after a while, she's not going to care. And you better wonder why. Because why? Oh, man, they used to have milkmen come around, or watch the yard worker